showing up for Kings of Urban. Look at that stat spread out, 2-1-2 in terms of goals. So every player doing their part for Kings of Urban. So you got to feel happy if you're Kings going into this last match, and you got to be a little bit timid if you're Cosmic Aftershock.
Yeah, you know, obviously it's a difficult spot for both teams. Good distance shot there by Kyle, but does get turned away. But yeah, I mean, you got to be really careful, really, if you're both teams. I think even more so if you're Cosmic at this point, because you just came off of a brutal loss.
Oh, and they respond after not putting a goal in the entire game. Kyle comes in the first 20 seconds and scores this goal for Cosmic Aftershock, setting the tone for this game 5 early.
Yeah, that was a big statement goal there by Kyle Mass, just coming out there saying, you know what? We looked bad last game, but we're going to come out strong here in Game 5. We're not going to let that morale or momentum shift really affect us. And that's a necessity there. So now it's up to Kings of Urban to come back and say, all right, well, we're not going to let it affect either, and we're going to make this an interesting game.
Oh,
so far, no! There you go.
What a bummer for Cosmic Aftershock. You can see this ball is just a roller, and Kyle needs to block it, and he jumps over the ball, and the ball goes into the net. So Kyle thought that Jacob was going to come in and hit that in and try to force it, but no, he just lets it roll in, and sadly, Kyle just jumped right over that ball, and it rolled in.
Yeah, that's just a big lapse there for a key equalizer. I mean, that's huge for Kings of Urban to get that equalizer, and there's Kronovi. Jeez. Not even a chance to breathe. And Kyle Mass sets the ball into the corner. Kronovi right there to send a huge power shot right off of that rebound to get the go-ahead goal.
So it's 2-1 here. This game, they set the tone early on that it is not going to be like the last game in the match where Kings of Urban just ran away with it. And Sad almost putting them up 3-1. Cosmic looking really great out of the gate so far.
They are, but Kings of Urban also looking very good here. They're trying to keep this thing pretty equal and looking for that tying goal again. I think if they can keep trading goals back and forth, that would be right up Cosmic's wheelhouse, or right up their both of their wheelhouses. Let's be honest. That was a good distance shot though by Jacob.
Oh, a great redirect opportunity for Jacob. Tried to put it there, wasn't able to. Fireburner keeping the ball in the zone. Counterattack opportunity for Cosmic Aftershock if they can get this ball out.
Yeah, looking a little shaky here by Kings of Urban. Not quite seeing the dominant performance of the last game, but just as I say that, Fireburner gets the tying goal.
So you could see him just an easy roller. Kyle comes out to try to defend that, and Fireburner puts it past him as Kyle was not in the best spot to handle that shot on net. Great powerful shot by Fireburner, tying it up 2-2 with 1:20 left.
Yeah, this is really big here for both these teams. They're just constantly swapping goals back and forth. They're playing just excellently.
What do you? I bet. Do you want to take a bet on whether you think Gibbs is watching this on his phone on the ship? He's cruising right now, probably basking in the sun, watching his team play, cheering him on, hoping that they get past this Kings of Urban squad.
If I know Gibbs well at all, my guess is he is rooting for them in spirit, but probably basking in the sun and drinking away himself. Well, not actually watching this right now, but I don't think anybody would mind that because, if I'm on a cruise, I'm probably not going to be watching this tournament, but I will certainly be rooting on my brothers in blue.
Yeah, it makes sense when you say it. So back to the action. We're going to go on board with Kyle as he scores this go-ahead goal, putting his team up 1 goal in this series. So clutch goal by Kyle here.
Yeah, that was necessary. Great play off the wall there by Kronovi. It was a little bit of a rough shot to try to pick up on because everybody from Kings of Urban was right there, but Kyle manages to thread the needle, get it in there, get that go-ahead, and now I'm sure Kings would love to respond and tie this game up once again.
Oh, but an open net, and Sad makes him pay with a great dribble We're going to see if we can get a good angle from that. You can see this one-on-one situation with Jacob. Jacob misses the ball, and Sad just has it on his hood and flings it into the net. A great finish by Sad. That was by no means an easy shot. He had to keep that ball on his hood and fling it into the net if he hoped it would go in. It's exactly what he did. And now it's a 2-goal lead for Cosmic, and Kyle denying that goal. But Cosmic has to be feeling pretty good right now. They got shut out last game, but this game, 4 goals already. And Kings of Urban seems to be the ones with their backs to the wall.
Yeah, and that's when you want to be in that upwards position, is in that elimination deciding game 5. And really, it's just, that was kind of the tilt factor that I think needed to happen. Both teams were trading goals back and forth, and finally to get 2 in a row, practically 3 in a row. Just Jacob looking outstanding in net. But yeah, getting those 2 in a row, extending the lead to a nice secure spot is kind of the momentum that you really want to have in this deciding game.
Yeah, we can see Fireburner taking out Kronovia the equation. So they need to score quickly, though, which they have an opportunity here, but Sad with a great clear, getting this out of danger. And we'll see if Kronovi's able to set Sad up here. He does off the wall, and Sad finishes it with a great 1-2 play there. Great pass by Kronovi. Sad expected that every step of the way and just dunked it right into the net.
Kronovi right to Sad Jr. Perfectly set up. No excuses, just well done everything. I mean, that's just how they look. And honestly, that might be enough. A 3-goal lead this late in the game could be insurmountable.
Yeah, with only a minute left, seeing how, when one team is struggling in this game, seeing how little they score, I don't think that Kings of Urban can come back from this. 3 goals is just too much, especially in 50 seconds, but it sure doesn't mean they're not going to try. You can see Waffles trying to get a pass into the mid. He does. Fireburner there for the shot, but isn't able to finish.
Yeah, nice bit of playmaking there. Couldn't quite get the finish they needed, but it did look really nice. And this will put Kings of Urban in a bit of a difficult spot if they decide to come back next week, because losing this series does mean that they will not auto-qualify for next week's Rocket Royale, so they're going to have to go through the qualifying bracket. And there's, a little bit of punctuation.
Insurance.
Yeah, just sort of saying, all right, we're done here. Good response to that play by Jacob and just Kronovi. A little bit of a redirect tap and no way to stop it.
Right over Fireburner, yeah. So this series is going to be over. Cosmic Aftershock will be moving on. And like you said, Kings of Urban is not finishing top 4. So the top 4 teams that finish in Rocket Royale automatically qualify for the Rocket Royale that takes place next Sunday. Anyone who is not in the top 4, they have to be invited to take place in the qualifier. And you can get all of this info on rocket-league.com. But this particular series is going to go to Cosmic Aftershock as they eliminate Kings of Urban in this best-of-5 series, 3-2. So congratulations to Cosmic Aftershock. They are moving on in the tournament.
Yeah, so another big win by Cosmic Aftershock when they took on Kings of Urban. Exactly what I think they really wanted to see happen. So
yeah,
all around just solid.
Absolutely. You could see those. So it was interesting to see those games though, bouncing back and forth. Like Kings of Urban had some really phenomenal games, shutting out Cosmic Aftershock and just having their way with them. But both teams had games like that in this series. Cosmic though, just inching out Kings of Urban, having that slightly better performance in Game 5, and Cosmic will be moving on, really cementing their spot as higher than Kings of Urban on the rungs in terms of which teams are in the top in North America. So awesome to see that.
Yeah, exactly. Power ranking performance, they're just controlling the NA side of things, and they will own that for at least another week, it certainly looks like, because looking at the rest of everything, they are going to be the only NA team to escape into the top 4. Well, maybe not, actually. That's my mistake there, sorry. Because Apollo 11 currently has a 2-1 series lead over Complain right now.
Wow.
Sorry, 2-2. Just got the update. So we're going to a deciding Game 5, but if Apollo 11 can take out Complain, last week's champions, that would be a huge boon for them going into the rest of this tournament.
Yeah, to see a Cosmic Apollo rematch would be just so exciting. We saw them play the first match of the game today, so seeing both of those teams go head to head in an elimination match would be something.
Yeah, agreed. And that would be certainly a bit of a different type of matchup now. You know, Apollo 11 clearly has had the time to regroup. They took out ... 3-2. They're clearly bringing their all against Complain. But I will say, you know, looking at what we've seen so far, I'm feeling pretty good about Cosmic Aftershock in this tournament. You know, they're in a comfortable spot to kind of take this as far as they want. And I don't know if Complain or Apollo 11 can really challenge them and take them out. Just the way they've been playing is outstanding.
Yeah, this could be the week for Cosmic Aftershock. But right now, though, we're going to go to a quick break. We've got another match coming up very shortly. So, guys, just stick around. Thanks for watching so far. Rocket-League.com. You can get all this information about the qualifiers and the finals this week and last week. So check that out. We will be right back with the next match to get casted for Rocket Royale Week 2. So stick around.